Hi Scorpio, this is your October 31st through November 6th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Hangman. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with Death and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a fellow water sign, Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Libra and Taurus on the table. Well, Scorpio, this is a classic case of a sacred admirer. It really is. This person is patiently waiting for something to make their move, and whatever it is they're waiting for, this week is the week when they are going to make their move. For some of you, they could be waiting for your birthday. Happy birthday if you're celebrating this week, Scorpio. I hope this year brings you lots of prosperity, love, and happiness. But even if it's not your birthday, perhaps they're waiting for something in their life, right, to come to fruition, or perhaps they're waiting for a promotion or what have you. But nevertheless, here they are in the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of waiting, right? And then we got the Page of Swords clarified by the Hangman all the way to your left. The Page of Swords is a card of spying, keeping tabs on someone. And that's their current status. They're watching you like a hawk. The Hangman clarifying the Page of Swords is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So this person's been doing this for a while. Hopefully it's not creeping you out. But yeah. The Empress, the next card over, I think that's you, Scorpio. So that makes you showing up in your own reading twice, because Death in the middle of the potential outcome, that is definitely your card. That's your major arcana card, right? And the Empress is often a card of somebody who is being admired, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal, right? The Empress is also a card of future wife or future significant other figure or a mother figure. So that's what this person, that's how this person is thinking of you, right? Their future wife, somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with, somebody they want to have children with, and they're definitely admiring you. Besides that, the Empress is also one of the most positive cards in the deck. This card could be abundance in its purest form, and in my spreads, the Empress usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp from approval from the universe, so to speak, for a connection to move forward. And they are definitely making a move this week. We got the Ace of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces, or perhaps they have both in their chart, both water and fire, or they are simply very passionate and also very loving. I always like when cups and the wands mix up, right? Passion and love. So they're not only about, getting busy with you, they're also all about love. Right, so the Ace of Wands is a very passionate new beginning. They're getting all excited, all fired up. And I think with the Knight of Cups, which could be a water sign, but at the same time, I think they've got a surprise for you, especially if it is your birthday. The Knight of Cups often comes through as a very romantic gesture, because the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. Right, this knight is often called the knight in the shining armor, so do expect something romantic. Right, something major, something they've prepared for, and perhaps they've rehearsed it. They've got everything lined up, right? Perhaps it's a series of things, multiple things that they want to surprise you and impress you with, just to show you how much they love you. And speaking of love, in the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with Death and the Two of Cups. So whatever they have prepared, I think it's going to resonate with you, Scorpio, because you are in your own potential outcome. The Death card, that's you. And you're surrounded by love, lots and lots of love. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, right? It's like you're sandwiched in between. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. It's lots of emotions, lots of warm feelings, fuzzy feelings. And the Two of Cups right next to the deck, there's 2 people in it, right? So that's you and them. It is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of 2 people feeling the same way towards one another. 2 people on the same page. about what's going on and about how they feel and what they want to do moving forward. And I do see you guys moving forward, you know, one step at a time, because I don't really see any really fast moving cards, but it is moving forward. You are in your own potential outcome. Yeah, so yeah, this looks very promising. Again, you're probably so lucky, Scorpio, because they are really passionate and very loving at the same time. Alright, so really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for the whole situation. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 6 of Wands, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You guys are celebrating a victory. It could be literally a victory if, say, you are into sports, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other into sports, or your kid is into sports. It could be literally a victory. Because there's 2 victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Chariot and the 6 of Wands, those are the 2 victory cards. And the 3 of Cups in the middle is a card of celebration. Okay? Some of you could be celebrating a lawsuit that you're winning against your neighbors or against somebody else, right? You could be celebrating, say you applied for a job or your significant other applied for a job, and you could be celebrating the fact that they got the job or you got the job, all right? You know, the Chariot could be a card of a vehicle, you know, so somehow a car or a vehicle could be related or could be associated with this victory, right? And perhaps you went somewhere and you won, right? And the Ace of Swords, the first card that came out, it could be a decision. It could be like literally a decision of a judge. It kind of reminds me of the Justice card, right? Because in the Justice card we have the person holding up scales and the swords, right? And whenever Justice and the Ace of Swords come out in the same spread, I always point that out. So perhaps the Ace of Swords is someone's decision that goes in your favor. Okay, the Ace of Swords is also a card of a new beginning. It's also a card of clarity. So at some point during this week it will become crystal clear that there is a victory here and there's something to celebrate. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it's a very dynamic energy, you know, and definitely some kind of a celebration. Some of you could be going to a reunion. The 3 of Cups could be a reunion. So it feels like a lot of fun. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Devil. We have the 5 of Swords clarified by the Moon. And we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. Death on the bottom of the deck, that is your major arcana card, Scorpio. You could be dealing with Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn and Pisces. Whoever comes back from the past this week, Scorpio, whatever their zodiac sign is, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole if I were you. This person's got major issues. Perhaps the reason why the 2 of you are no longer together is because they had issues and they were getting worse over time. And by issues, I mean some kind of addictions. Drinking, gambling, using, other addictions, right? This person could be a player, a very toxic player, a very attractive player, I'll give them that, but they are a player nevertheless. And the Moon could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but they're probably hiding something from you, and you know it. Perhaps they will tell you they took care of whatever issues they had. No, they did not. Okay, with the 5 of Swords, I think this is you walking away or slamming the door on the way out. Slamming the door into this person's face. Right? And having a few words to say. They may even tell you straight up that they will just text you and say something like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You know, they could. They really could. If they don't, then they just want to have a little fun with you and that's it. There's nothing here for you, Scorpio. Absolutely nothing here for you. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Scorpio, this week we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have Death, and we also have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. For most of you, it will only resonate if you're waiting for an answer. If you recently applied for a job, or you applied for a business loan, you applied for something, and now you're waiting for the answer. You're waiting for them to choose you or to choose someone else. Or to choose to make a decision whether they want to give it to you or not, approve you or not, right? So if that's your story, then I think the answer is yes. Whatever it is you applied for or waiting for, you're getting it. Even though we don't have a waiting card here, but the Eight of Swords, the card on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of somebody who is stuck. So I think that's you stuck because you're waiting for an answer. You're waiting to hear back from them, and you cannot move forward. The first card that came out is the Two of Swords, and it's clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Two of Swords is a card of a crossroads, and the Seven of Cups is a card of a multiple choice, and it's a card of a slight confusion, uncertainty, and clarity. So you're waiting to hear back from them, and your future actions depends on what you hear from them. All right, and at the same time, those two cards also symbolize whoever it is who is in charge of making this decision. This is them trying to decide whether to give you something or not, whether to approve you or not, or they could be choosing among multiple candidates. Right, so I guess like I said, they are choosing you because we got the Knight of Pentacles. This is it. This is that business loan. This is that government assistance. This is that job, right? This is whatever it is you applied for. Here it is with the Knight of Pentacles. Death right next to the deck is your major arcana card. All right, so yeah, that's what we have. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Tower. We have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I didn't have to clarify that Knight of Wands. It's the same story as the X spread. The person with all kinds of issues, the person who just wants to have a little fun with you and nothing else. Alright, so we got the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Not a good combo if you ask me. Right? The Devil could be a Capricorn. The Knight of Wands together with the Ace of Wands could be a fire sign. Here is their Sagittarius. The Tower clarifying the Knight of Wands is most likely just something that happens unexpectedly. And the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I'm pretty sure that's you rejecting them, not wanting to have anything to do with them. It is a card of a rejection. Alright, so yeah. You may even be shocked that this person has the audacity to come back, right? And you'll be shocked with what kind of offer they're coming back, right? The Tower could be a shocking news, or you'll just be like, "What? Seriously?" Yeah. So anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. Happy birthday one more time if you're celebrating this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.